I have something to say. The ads on these games. These games used to be insanely fun, but until they added all these ads. Like, for an example, I'm gonna show you this game called Silent Castle. And also, these new games are just getting cluttered with ads. Like, these ads are absolutely out of hand. Look, this game. It's really fun, right? Like, I rated it 5 stars if you weren't for how much ads and how much the things in this game target you. I rated it 5 stars. But I didn't wait to get past the ads, so I rated like a 4 stars. You might have heard of this game, you might have seen this game because it's pretty popular. But basically, the objective in this game is there's a monster. Well, you don't have to beat the monster or kill it. You have to kill it or survive until I'm gonna show you when the monster's attacking me. Okay, so the monster's attacking me, right? But that's normal. The monster in this game is obviously gonna attack you. The thing with the monster in this game is that it seriously loves to target you. I mean, like, look at this. They're both on you. In the first nights, the monster won't target you the monster won't tend to target you that much. But in the other nights, you're just gonna get strictly targeted. Like, look how fast I died because they're just strictly targeting me. And then when I press claim reward, the monster just put rewards in time because it keeps on giving you ads. Right? So why not just do that instead? But if I play this game that I really used to like, because it was just chill, calm, fun, Rise Up, right? This very fun game that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of because it has 100 million downloads. Right? Not much ads and stuff like YouTube, but it does have 100 million downloads. So I'm almost sure you've heard of this game called Rise Up. Oh, look, I got a little duck. Anyway, I'm almost sure you've heard of this game called Rise Up. Rise Up is a very fun, chill game about protecting a balloon. Has chill, nice, calming music, and it's pretty fun. It's funner than it looks. But the thing with Rise Up is that every time you die, you get an ad. Even if you say no thanks to the reward. I'm gonna show you. I don't want to continue, right? So I press no thanks. These games are just getting out of hand, and it does that every time. So you're not thinking that it only does that sometimes. It does that every single time. I'm literally recording live. And Melon Sandbox 2, that game is pretty cluttered with ads, but it's playable. It's playable, and you can also just put on airplane mode. It's very cool. But only these really old games, even these old games are starting to have ads. They're starting to put ads cluttered within them. Like trust me, so Silent Castle used to have a decent amount of ads, right? It used to have quite a bit of ads. But it never used to have an ad every single game. In almost really everything you do besides playing a game, it never used to have an ad so much. So these ads are getting out of hand, right? There's only you can only now play like multiplayer games, and now like Clash of Clans or Bloodstrike. That's a very fun game. Into the Dead 2 just doesn't really have ads, right? And I think Into the Dead 2 is very fun. Same goes to Swamp Attack 2. That game's really fun and doesn't have ads. Same goes to all of the Earn to Dies. I don't have the original Earn to Die because it costs money. And I don't know why Earn to Die 2 and Earn to Die Rogue is free, but the original Earn to Die still costs money. You also have games like Pixel Car Racer. That game hasn't been updated in not a decade, but since like 2019 it hasn't been updated. I don't know what happened. I think the developer abandoned that game. Now, yeah, these games are getting out of hand with ads. I'm deleting quite a few of them. But even games like I'm Security now, they're not cluttered with ads. No, they kind of are cluttered with a lot of ads, even like I'm Security. And I'm Security, if you don't have the VR version, there's an ad every few, which is very annoying. So stuff like that is very annoying. These games are starting to have like a lot of ads. It's very annoying because back then these games never used to be so money greedy and hungry and hunger for money. These games used to have, almost every mobile game used to have some ads, right? Because they're trying to make money from their mobile game without you having to pay for something like that. I would understand that. I'd probably put an ad in my game, but I make it like very, very low. I can make it like an hour or two every single. You play for like 2 hours and you get one ad, right? And I know that wouldn't make me too much money, but it's fine. I'm not gonna be money greedy, interrupting people's play, just swarming with ads. That's like annoying. And I think everybody does not like those games, or they will like them a lot, but they're kind of forced to buy the no ads feature. Like in Silent Castle, if you put it on airplane mode, the reason why I said that you couldn't put it on airplane mode is that if you put it on airplane mode, it kind of just stops working. The game, right? Once you loaded the game, it just won't load up purposely because they're that hungry for some money. And Rise Up, this game used to have like no ads unless you wanted to click on an ad, but now this game is cluttered with ads. And that game used to be one of my favorite games on my old phone, on my old device. That game was one of my favorite games. But my point in general is that all these games are cluttered with ads, and it's starting to get annoying. Even Roblox is adding ads, but that's your choice yet again to click on the ads. So I can deal with it, I can handle it, but still it's very annoying how all these games are becoming cluttered with ads. Like CSR2, it's not cluttered with ads, but it kind of forces you to watch ads. Because if you don't want to wait a long hour to get your gas back, a long hour or two to get your gas back, or a long 6 hours to get your car from buying it, or a long 2-3 hours just for a part to deliver of upgrading your car, then you gotta watch ads. Which is very annoying, but it's bearable because it's not forcing you. And there is counters to those options. Like the gas, you can pay 20 gold to get gas, which that one's fine. But paying like 150 gold just to skip a freaking upgrade for a part is crazy. Now I'm done making this video. My whole point in this video is that these games and these old games are starting to become too money hungry and too money greedy. And some of these games, like Silent Castle and Rise Up, used to be my favorite games. But now that they're cluttered with ads and stuff, I still like the games, but they're just very annoying. Like Silent Castle, if there wasn't a way, if Silent Castle I'd rate it like a 5 stars if it weren't for that. But it brings it down to a 4 stars with all those ads and the monster being like that. And Rise Up, I'd rate it like a 5 stars or a 4.5 stars, but it doesn't have a 4.5 stars option. So probably 5 stars, right? But Rise Up, it's a very, very fun game. It's chill, relaxing, and fun, right? That's probably why it has 100 million downloads. But now it's become cluttered with ads too. And now I'm going to go to the App Store so you can see. These games, they're starting to actually get bad reviews because of that. Right? These games are now getting bad reviews because of that. And I'm going to show you. So the first game is Silent Castle. Super fun game. Has 10 million downloads. Right? I put that a while ago. But look, everybody's saying like Fun game, neat concept, but dear God, the ads on everything. Ads pop up over ads getting in the way of the game, causing you to lose. The UI is so cluttered, always click on ads when you don't mean to. Ads. It's almost unplayable. Also packed with too many things in the menu that it's impossible to see what you're doing. If they can tone down the ads and clean up the interface, I think this will be a great game. Same with me. I think it'd be like 5 stars if they were to tone up the ads. Now look at this guy. This game is unique in my opinion, that is all it has going for it. The scaling for the monster is horrendous. That is pretty true. That's very true, right? Because the monster scaling is very bad because it kind of targets you, but these bots be winning with like garbage stuff. So monster scaling is very, very bad. And the only way for you to beat it is kind of what he said, but there is a few ways to beat it that I figured out. I saw him on night 7 without doing any of that stuff. This game is really fun, and I love its unique art style and the defense style gameplay. But the ads really distract the game, especially from when I'm halfway through my game and I click a supply crate, and after the ad finishes, instead of taking me back to the game, it takes me back to the app store and ruins all my progress. Yeah, these ads are really out of hand. That's why I think this game is very, very fun, but it's just cluttered with ads. So that's showing for Silent Castle. Now for Rise Up. Rise Up. This game. Look at this. 100 million downloads, more than 100 million downloads, and 1 million reviews. After less than 5 minutes, after less than 5 minutes, I quit and wrote this review. First, every time you make one mistake and die, you get an ad. I've spent more time watching ads than playing the game. Second, I think the difficulty for example, is too drastic. Third, the levels change. These shape-shifting levels don't give you a chance to learn what to do. One time, I'm doing an easier level on one. The next time, I'm going through 1,000 tiny balls. I do not recommend this game. It's a good game. I love all the levels. One time during a level, it randomly put me in the middle of the game. This was like a year ago, so you're not saying anything about the ads. Now, even back then, the ads, right? Even back then, there was some ads, and they're like, there was a little bit of ads. Alright? There was some ads. But it wasn't nowhere near as bad as 2025 and stuff. So, that's my video here. Right? And yeah, that's my whole video. That's what I have to say. I really just wanted to say how ads are out of hand and they're very uncontrollable now. Stuff. Also, when I make this video, you can tell me in the comments. I can recommend a few fun mobile games and computer games, because I have a lot of computer games and I have a lot of mobile games too. And I used to have a lot of mobile games, like a ton of mobile games, so I switched to the device I'm currently using. So yeah, that's what I have to say. And if you want to see, I'm Security has high reviews, probably, because the game just started, right? And it doesn't have too much ads. But look. And then look, this one might be fun, but I'll never know, because every time I started trying to do something, it forced me to watch an ad. I have no problem with ads in the game. Same with me. But the game should reward you for choosing an ad for them, not force an ad on you every 30 seconds. Useless. Really fun. Actually, I downloaded this game with low expectations. It looked like one of those apps that look great in the ad but are boring when you play it. However, the ads barely lie. The ads do look like they are filmed on VR, or on VR, but it's basically the same except for that. But it's really these ads, and like I Am Cat. I downloaded this game a little bit ago. It's super fun, but it has it has way too much ads. Like it's just cluttered with ads, bro. It is just cluttered with ads. It's cluttered with ads everywhere, and there's some quests that literally require ads. Now, VR, the game is probably great. I haven't tried it yet. The game looks very, very fun in VR. It's pretty fun on phone too. It's just the ads are out of hand. But this time I'm actually gonna end it. So see you later. Hope you have a good day, and hope these people stop making all these ads.